So we've done about 850 k's of riding, about to start the final day, and Greg orders a 4-shot coffee. 4 shots.
Why not?
Great start to the morning. We're not even in gear. Camo's all good. We're not.
Yeah. Well, this will be a bit of fun, Rusty.
I can't wait, mate. I know hardly. We're actually going to go to places you've never been before either. I know hardly any of New Zealand. So
I think that's the timing's right, considering just the state of the world and the fact no one's travelling. The amount of Kiwis that are getting out and seeing New Zealand has been amazing. So it's time we actually went and did a bit of that. And we are going places right up the East Cape, basically. And I've never been up the top. They're going to Hicks Bay today. So we're in for definitely a bit of an adventure.
Greg Murphy, Bathurst winner, KTM ambassador, now travel show host.
Wow. Hey, you never know. We'll see how this goes. Anyway, hey, you got a few Ks on the bikes to do today, mate. Should be.
How many today?
I think she's about 450 Ks, I suppose.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And it looks amazing. We kind of hug the East Coast.
It's going to be some pretty crazy bits of road, I reckon, up through north of Gisborne and up through Ruatoria and up all the way up through to Hicks Bay today. And there's some just staggering things to look at along the way. So we should get on with it.
This place.
Rosie.
This is incredible.
Rosie Lalonde found this. I don't know how she found it. She's Canadian, lives in Australia, and she found one of the most incredible places in New Zealand.
So we have to be like pretty close to the most easterly point of the North Island. Where
Pretty
are
much.
we?
We're not far off it. Not far off it. Yeah, it's just. I think it's just over there.
Stunning.
Interesting old day.
Amazing.
Probably not what we actually had bargained for, considering the last 3 days have been mid-20s, early 20s. We chose to go riding on a day that was 12 and raining.
Wasn't in your brochure, Greg.
I wasn't in my cell. I wasn't in my cell to you about let's go riding, Rusty.
Yeah,
anyway.
but that happens, doesn't it? Like you can, it's a bit of a jackpot. We still saw some incredible things along the way, and I've got to say, I had a brief little moment in the wet, and I'm very thankful for the traction control.
Well done, KTM engineers, on the traction control.
When you're 50 and you have one of those little moments, it's
bit of a heart pumper.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're in a piece of absolute rugged East Coast. Country at the moment. It really is. I mean, it's rugged on the way up, though.
And we covered some miles too. What was it, 400 odd k's
450
today?
k's or something. Yeah. So no, good ride, and a lot of that in getting wet at the same time. But we arrived here, and the sun came out.
It's like it was tempting us, wasn't it?
And it was worth every single minute.
100%. A couple of months back, he turned up at my place with a 1290 adventure on a trailer, and I think it was about get the old boy back up to speed again on 2 wheels because I hadn't been on a bike for a while. Fast forward.
No, it's to put a smile on your face.
It's put a smile on my face, but I did not think we would be here. This is incredible.
Well, it was a bit of a master thought by our lovely Rosie, wasn't it? Yeah. So, and I'm so glad she had this idea.
That's incredible.
It's fantastic. We have seen some stuff. This LOTTIN Point motel on the East Cape is just a stunning spot. Great people, great food, definitely worth coming and having a visit, and the access to it is going to blow your mind. So put it on the to-do list, the bucket list.
In addition to the bikes and the great joy of the riding, this is actually what it's all about, mate. It's the experience, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It is what it's all about. It's getting out there and actually doing some special stuff that makes you feel good and appreciate the country.
Day 2, where are we going to?
We're going to end up in TAUPO today. So a lot of coastal stuff up here, which I'm really excited about because I haven't seen it. So between here and Apodiki, which is going to be pretty stunning. I'm picking there's going to be some pretty awesome sights to be seen, and then there's lakes, there's dams, there's all sorts of stuff all the way into TAUPO. So it's going to be a good day. The sun is shining.
For 2 days now. We come up with a working title for this project.
I think we've been having too much fun to think about it. You know, the whole idea was to, for us to go off and, make a nice little sort of route map for people to go and, look at and maybe go and do the same thing. But we've been enjoying ourselves too much really to think about it, haven't we? I mean, yesterday when we left LOTTIN Point Motel right there up on the East Cape and travelled off, I mean, it was just surreal. It was surreal. It actually, just the remoteness of it, it's like, it is really quite untouched. And I was thinking about it actually this morning. It's like, it hasn't been touched by tourism. It's not tourist affected,
Yeah.
And it's probably the way they want to keep it, because it is just a really, really special, rugged, untouched piece of New Zealand, and riding through it was staggering.
And the wake-up call was a little bit about coming into civilization again, kind of, because the closer we got to Rotorua, the more obvious that became.
And again, the sort of the touristy kind of thing. Not that it's all.
No, that's good, but
it was. And then the traffic. We got all of a sudden we were like, we're going to get rid of traffic. We don't want to be riding in this stuff, and so we went off the beaten track again pretty quickly, which has been really good. But riding and not having a lot of cars, not a lot of people around is some of that stuff has made it just so special, doesn't it?
Rotomar, Rotuiti, Rotorua. We're now, Aussies would probably say, bad pronunciation, Taupo. It's TAUPO. That's the correct way of saying it. Some amazing lakes as we came down.
Exactly. Then we hit near Mangakino and went across was it Whakamaru, I think it is, was it? One of the dams there and stuff, and just huge amount of waterways and stuff. Obviously the mighty Waikato River feeding all those hydro dams and stuff. It's there's a lot of spectacular off the beaten track.
Over 850 k's so far. Where are we going today?
Where are we going today? Right, we're going to head up or down State Highway 1, and we're going to go to National Park, Tongariro National Park, and we're going to go up and have probably go to the chateau, maybe go up the Bruce Road. I don't know if there's much snow left there anymore, but it's a neat road going up here, so we're going to look at that. And then there's a little spot that I'm going to show you. It's a bit of a graveyard for many cars, and it's quite a beautiful sort of site.
So this is one of the last stops, sadly, before we head home. Incredible. This place is called Smash Palace. Where are we?
Yeah, Smash Palace. It is obviously a wrecking yard, which is just staggering when you come into this place. But it's between National Park and the turn off to Oakuni. So on the back of the mountain here, the mountain's just over there. It's just amazing, and made famous, I suppose, also by the movie in the early 80s. Bruno Lawrence was in it, and a lot of Kiwis would remember that. And if you don't remember it, it's worth going and checking out, because it's actually a great movie. But it's this is only just a small amount of what is here. I mean, it is the history, the storytelling in this place where people riding cars off and stuff, but in the sheds is it's just mind blowing. It really is.
That was awesome. Awesome few days.
Oh yeah, that's the longest I've spent on a road bike. Done the adventure rally a few times, but mate, it's so good. And places we've never been. I've never been as well. Spectacular up there, eh?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll always be a proud Aussie, mate, but it's super to go and see another country this way. What better way to see it?
Well, I've got a bit of time on our hands at the moment, Thruster, so perfect timing, great planning. Well done.